Good morning, beautiful people. It's Clarity-Love-Locs / MS Mayweather. How y'all doing this morning? I hope y'all having a good morning. Y'all, I'm coming on early. Like usually I come on like the last 5 minutes before I make it in, but I'm coming on way before I get there, cause like stuff just been weighing heavy on me. It's raining, so y'all excuse the wipers. I have to wipe here and there. It's not raining bad, but I don't know, like I was up long last night praying, because what's been going on with our people is like absolutely ridiculous. With the George Floyd thing, like I couldn't even watch that. Like I couldn't even watch it all. I watched some of it, and after that I just couldn't watch no more, because just like knowing like the end results of him dying, and just seeing him not even care, none of them caring about his life, about him dying, just killing him to be even bold. You just killing him like that in front of people. And then it hurts me, because at the same time I'm like, why when people are dying, why when people are getting murdered, why when people are slowly getting killed, do people just pull out their phone and not try to help? I'm not placing the blame on them. The blame is on those cops. But at the same time, like I wouldn't be able to watch it, record Mace or not. I wouldn't been able to watch it and not do nothing about it, because I just couldn't. I wouldn't been able to do it. I couldn't even watch it with them recording, so not long I wouldn't been able to just watch him beg God and beg for his life and say he can't breathe, and just watch it and record it. It's like that, stuff like that like gets to me, because that's like the same thing that happened. Hold on, let me pick this up because it keep on rolling back and forth. Same thing that happened to somebody that's close to me with getting shot in his head. Instead of somebody trying to stop the blood, and stop and maybe put pressure on his head, they pulled out their phones and just recorded it. I never watched it, but a lot of, because he family, and all the family watched it, to the point where my brother can't even get back on the internet because of all that stuff that happened. Like he don't even get back on Facebook, because that stuff happened. But I couldn't even watch it. People from my family told me, but just the thought of people pulling out their phones and you watching somebody die and not trying to help, like, are we just not human no more? Like, what is going on? And then for a cop, even with it being a cop, a human being just slowly killing another human being that's begging for their life. We shouldn't kill human beings. We shouldn't be killing animals, none of that. But if a person is harming an animal, a dog or a cat, they get thrown in jail. But a person can just sit and kill a person right in front of everybody, killing a human being, another human being, and not even care for his life and nothing be done about it. Like, why are they I don't care about just fire. Why are they not under the jail? That's wrong, because they're using their badge to freaking murder us. I'm like, what's the difference? What's the difference between being murdered way back with our ancestors being murdered, enslaved, and raped, and hung, and burned? What's the difference? It's no difference with even today. And then people are just being quiet about it. You know, if you of another race and you think it's wrong, say something. Do something. Don't just sweep it under the floor just because it's not your kid. I have to be nervous every time my oldest son, because my youngest son is always with me or his dad, and then at home like with my oldest. But I have to be nervous every single time my 20-year-old walk out the door, because I don't know if he's gonna be falsely accused, wrongfully accused, shot, freaking murdered, kidnapped, drowned. Even with JW. How can your friends, that's not your friend, that wasn't his friend. How can you encourage a 20-year-old to try to swim across a whole pond? And he said he was nervous. And all they had to do is say, don't do it, don't do it. And then how you gonna have the nerve to say don't do it, but then when he does it, they had no stick, they ain't have nothing. They didn't have, then everybody is talking about how he a coward, but they too much of a coward to freaking jump in and save your friend. 20 years old. You know how scary that is? My son is 20. And for people to be trying to encourage, you know, him to do something dangerous that can end his life, that's scary. You know, not saying his friends is nothing like that, but still, like every time, imagine you being an African-American mom, African-American dad. You got to be nervous about going out the door. You got to be nervous about your kids. We the ones are freaking nervous. We nervous because we go through racism everywhere. We go through racism when we leave out the door. We go through racism when we go to work. We go through racism when we go to the grocery stores. We go through racism when we driving, because the police pull behind us all the time. The police pull behind my son. Sorry, y'all, I had got a call. You know, but you get sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of our people dying. You know, I don't like no person dying. I don't feel like nobody should die. None. And that's the thing. Like, my heart is so bad. I don't want nothing to happen to nobody. I don't want nobody to die. But at the same time, I love my people. And it's breaking my heart to see, you know. And then people judging us, talking about, oh, it's because, even with the COVID, oh, it's because they all gathering. It ain't just about them gathering. It's freaking RN nurses of different races coming and saying the reason why our numbers is so high because they killing us in the hospitals. That's what that RN nurse said that worked in the hospital, that was at work. That's why our numbers is higher. We all go to the hospital. We just don't get out. So I'm sorry if I'm loud, or I'm more emotional. You know, I'm hurt. I'm hurt because the love that we have inside, the love that we have for people, you know, it's so much. There's only so much killing with kindness you can give a person that's freaking stomping on you. This every time you walk out the door, they talking about you. Every time, or your own people to get validation is freaking turning on each other. It's ridiculous. It's sad. It's so sad. You know, like, and you know, I love, you know, also Caucasian people. I love all people, but don't no other race understand the struggle that African American people go through. We go through the most struggle out of any race. We are the most profiled. We are the most hated. Why? We don't even hate, and we the ones went through 200 years of slavery. And why? So why are we hated so much? I don't understand. When we love so much. But y'all, I just had to get that out, because I'm sick of it. Like, even with everything that's going on, I had to fast. I thank God that God put that in me, that I've been fasting. I had to fast because I take the weight of the world on me. Like when something happens to people, I take it on me. I am not gonna be crying before I go to work, but just pray for us, y'all. Just pray for us. Pray for our kids. Pray for us. I continue to pray for everybody, like I've been doing. But all this stuff is overwhelming and sad. But I'm gonna get off, y'all. Love y'all. Bye.